Hi, I'm Toran coming to you from Pilates Reforming New York. We have been teaching Reformer since 2002. Last October, we converted all of our Reformers to the Konnector system and have never looked back. We've been so inspired by it. So today, this YouTube session, we're emphasizing bridging. We're using the Konnector, and then we're going into feet and straps on the hands, on the feet, and then a combination of all 4 straps with hands and feet. Opportunities are endless. The variations are endless. It was really hard to even trim this down to fit it into the time that I needed to. So I look forward to your experience. I hope that you have a great experience. I look forward to hearing from you, and come back for more. We have Stefano, Gabby, and Mariana with us today, and I'm really looking forward to sharing our class with you, giving you some tips as we teach. Okay, so we're going to start with a bridging exercise. I'm only going to have them put on 1 red spring because it's not going to be your typical bridging exercise. So 1 red spring, and then we're going to place the black straps on our hands. So we have them crossed right now so that they don't make noise. Keep it away from the metal, but they're going to uncross the straps. And then they can, if they need to be a little bit longer, what you can do is just take the gray strap and put it over the peg for a moment and pull it out a little bit longer so the shoulder flexion is not too great. So once you're there, I recommend keeping them both in your front hand, sitting at the edge of the carriage, swinging your legs up and over the foot bar, centering yourself, rolling back your spine, and then lay your leg out. So after you lie down, it's always better to switch those straps, but okay. Now, the legs are on top of the foot bar. Because we only have the red spring on there, we can actually push the carriage back a little further so you can get your calves on a good section of the foot bar. So it's a straight leg bridge. Your arms are in the air. I want everybody to flex your feet, stretch those calves out right now, and now you're gonna roll on your calves out and in like windshield wipers going the opposite direction. So we're doing this from the hip joint down to the feet, turning in and turning out. So this is happening from your hips, working those external rotators, internal rotators as you're turning out and in. That's it. And now we're going to stop in the turn out position, external rotation. The next thing is we're going to turn on those glutes and hamstrings, and we want to press the legs down. As we press the pelvis up, we're going to open the arms wide, wide, wide to the walls. And you're contracting your glutes. We're turning on that deep longitudinal line, working all those back extensors. Take an inhale. And now looking up under your eyebrows, you're going to slowly roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. And end with your arms up. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. As you sweep your arms open, press your pelvis up and press those arms back. Feel that activation of the back line of the body. Take an inhale and slowly sweep your arms up as you're segmentally articulating each vertebra down. You want to really stretch the spine out. And 1 more time. Sweep the arms open as you contract and lift up. Now we're going to do some glute activation here. You're going to pulse your pelvis up for slow. 6. As you're pressing your arms back. 5 and 4. Rotating the thumbs a little bit to the ceiling. 2. Last one. Pause and slowly roll the spine down, bringing the arms up. We're going to add 1 more variation. And you're going to press up 1 last time. We're going to add spiraling the spine. So this is really interesting. You're going to take your left glute. You're going to contract and rotate your pelvis to the right by contracting that left glute. So feel like you're wringing out your spine. So I want you to really turn in that left leg as much as you can. Now press down that left arm to increase that and rotate back out. Now take the right leg, internally rotate, contract that glute, press back that right arm, wring out that waist, and turn out that right leg. And repeat, rotating to the right, wringing yourself out. Feel the spiraling of your spine and back out. And internally rotate that right leg. Last time. Feel that rotation. Yes, all the way up the spine. And now turn out. Now press those arms back, lift the pelvis up 1 more moment. Feel like your whole body is yawning. And open hips, press the hips up and slowly, segmentally. Whoever comes down last is the winner. That's what I always say in bridging. Yes, that's fantastic. Awesome. So your spine's all warmed up. Now we are already on a red spring. So now what we're going to do is take our feet, place them on the foot bar. You're going to change your arms into the short strap. And we're going to begin with an arm exercise. What you can do is flip this strap out to the side if it gets in the way. So if you have long forearms, it may not get in the way, but you can flip it onto the outside. So we always start with the arms down at the sides in Konnector. Bring your knees up. So we want to engage right away. So you're feeling that connection. I'm checking all straps around the studio. And now we're going to slowly raise the arms up 4 times. So inhale, slowly, eccentrically. Exhale, press the arms down for 1. Inhale, resist up. Exhale, pressing down 2. Inhale, resist. Exhaling 3. Inhale, resist. Exhaling 4. Now you're going to keep your arms down. You're going to stabilize that left arm and slowly raise your right arm up. Inhale up and exhale 4 times the right arm. Only the right arm. The left arm is not on the carriage. You are hovering in the air. 2. Inhale. Exhale, press down 3. Inhale. Exhale, lower 4. Pause. Now keep that right arm still. Raise the left arm slowly 4 times. And lower down 1. And slowly. And lower down 2. Slowly. And lower down 3. 1 more. And we like to keep adding on. Now you're going to keep your left arm still. You're going to extend your left leg out. You're going to hold that left leg out and add an element. You're going to raise your right arm again 4 times, but you're going to keep that left leg strong. Squeeze that left glute, open that hip. And now we're working a little cross section here too. You're going to feel a little sling because you have to keep that loop even. 3. And 1 more time. 4. Hold the right arm down. And now pull the left knee in and switch legs. Extend the right. And again, lifting the left. So we're stabilizing that right shoulder. You're going to see this is actually the arm that's really working, is the one that's left behind, not the one that's moving. And 3. It's so hard to keep that arm still, isn't it? And lowering down. And now bring that knee in and bring this. Now we're going to add on a new element. Right arm goes up and left leg goes out. Pause. Now we're going to slowly switch the arms and the legs. So reciprocal. Change. And slow change. And 3. And 4. Strong. Reaching 5. And 6. 2 more. And 7. And 8. And now bring both arms and legs. Bring your arms back down to your sides. Pause. We're going to turn palms face in. And now we're going to work the lateral. So you're going to open out, sweep the arms out to a T and pull in from the pinky side of your hand. Inhale, open. And exhale, pull 2. Inhale, reach. And you want to keep clear of those shoulder rests as you do this. Inhale, reach. And now here's another challenge. Pause. So let's do single arm little circles. So hold your left arm still. Make 3 little circles with your right arm. 3, 2, 1. Now direction, change the direction. Go the other way. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Keep your right arm still. Left arm goes. 3, 2, 1. And now the other way. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now new challenge. Let's open the right arm 6 inches away from you and pause. Hold it. Now keep that arm still and open the left arm 6 inches away. Feel that little twist? Pull both arms back in. Start with the left. Left arm moves out, pause. Right arm moves out, pause. Pull both arms in. Now we're going to add even more challenge. As you open your right arm, open your right leg forward. Extend your right leg forward, pause. Hold that leg still. Now add on left arm, left leg. Squeeze your 2 legs together and pull it in. Woo! And left leg and left arm moves out. Pause. Right arm, right leg moves out. Pull the legs together and pull back in. Pause. And small little arm circles, both of them. 1 and 2. Oh, that felt good, right? And go the other way. And round. And 2. Awesome. And now let's do big arm circles. Just lift up, circle around and down. Bring the arms up. Reverse the direction right away. Go forward, around and up. And go 1 more time. Out, around and up. And last circle like that, out, around, and up. Pause. Lower your feet to the foot bar for a moment. Just, yes. So we didn't do any curls yet, but you worked your abs big time. Would you agree? You don't even need to do a curl to work your abs. So what we want to add on next are going to be some legs. So we're going to change the, we need to have a little bit more tension. So we had lengthened this strap off the shoulder blocks just to create a little bit more length on the strap. We're going to put all the straps back where they should be so you feel the right length on the strap. So now we have only that red spring again, but let's add a blue spring for the straps on the feet. So yeah, a little roll up, add the blue on there. So you don't want to have it too light when you're only using 2 straps. We're starting with 2 straps and we're going to go to 4 straps shortly. So we have just those 2 on there. Now we're going to take the black straps, we're going to split them, and you're going to place the canvas loop behind your foot, over your foot, behind your Achilles tendon, behind your ankle. So this canvas loop changes footwork unbelievably. So you always have to have both straps in your hands, because if you only hold one, the other one will fly away. That's one of the things you learn. All right, so now once everybody's organized, and it's very easy to just unrotate the pulley if your straps get twisted. Now press the legs out, lower your legs down, flex your feet. Everybody show me standing. Footwork is about, and legs and straps, so we don't want to go into an arch of the back, but we do want to simulate standing, right? So let's point and flex your feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Let's switch. Point the right, flex the left, and switch. And switch, and switch, and switch. Good. Now we're going to start with lift and lower. So you're going to flex and lift your legs, crease at your hips, pause. And now point your feet and slowly lower down. Contract at the bottom. Now really flex those feet and brush up. On a regular strap, they fall off, but on the Konnector, they don't. You get that stretch and point and lower down. You'll never want to go back to regular straps again. Flex and lift and point and lower. Think of all the extra calf work you get because we're adding those straps on the backs of the ankles. And point and lower. Good, now stop at the bottom and flex and stand up. Stand at the bottom. Now here's an extra challenge. It's almost like you're doing a standing stretch. So squeeze that left glute and slowly brush your right leg to the ceiling. Now take a moment and really squeeze the back of that left leg and try to bring it down lower. Now, if some of you actually touch the foot bar, I'll be happy to lower it down for you so you get that extra inch. Now this is a fantastic stretch that's happening right here. Now slowly bring that leg back down. Pause at the bottom. Now keep the right leg still and lift the left leg. Once you get the leg up, you'll probably be able to squeeze and pull that other leg down a little bit more, getting that oppositional stretch. Awesome. And slowly lower that leg back down. So that was just a little extra stretch in there. Now we're going to go to bend and stretch. So starting low, you're going to bend both knees, flex in. Try not to let the legs touch and point out. So think about it as sitting and standing. So now we're going into a sit in a chair and press out and stand up. Lift and sit in a chair and press out, point and stand. So let's do point, out and flex in and press and point. And flex in. Oh, you're switched. And press and point. Let me fix that. And one more time. Keep going, guys. Got to keep the show going. That's okay. And down. There we go. One more. There we go. Okay. And that does happen. So you always got to keep your eyes on the straps. I just flipped Stefano's. All right. Now, everybody hold the legs out there. This is one of my more favorite sections. So we stabilize that left leg. Flex your feet. Now you're going to bend only your right knee in. Pull it in. And now press it out 4 times. Point it out. Flex, pull it in. Press it out. Squeeze the back of that other leg. Bend in. Press out. Bend in. Press out. Pause. Stop there. Now bend the left. Left leg comes in. And press out 1. And 4 times. Bend. And stretch 2. And bend. And stretch 3. And bend and stretch 4. Now we're going to do singles. So you're going to bend the right knee in, press it back out and stop. Left, bend the left knee in, press it back out and stop. Right knee, press and stop. And left, press and stop. Now we're going to go for a march, everybody. Bend the right knee in and pause. Now here we go. And it's like you're punching and push, known as reciprocal. 3. Go for 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and bring both knees back into tabletop. Pause. Turn out to your Pilates V, and press the legs out. Now hold the legs out there in Pilates V. Let's do flex and lift. Flex and lift. Feel the crease at the hips, point and lower, maintain, work those feet. Flex and lift, pull, dorsiflex, and point, work those feet. And again, hugging the legs together here. Try to keep the light out between those legs. You want to tweeze from the sit bones all the way up. And point and lower. Now pause at the bottom. Let's do flex and bend, frog bends. Flex, bend in, nice and strong. And press, point out. And flex, bend in. And press, point out. And flex, bend in, 3. And pressing out. Give me 3 more. Working those feet. It just feels very different. Working those feet in those straps. That's it. 1 more. Flex, bend, and press. Now we're going to do open and close, guys. You're going to flex, stretch. Now you can go up in a diagonal if you have tight hips. And point, bring it in. So we're going controlled. Flex, let's just do 4 of these. And work those feet and close. So again, if you have tight hips, I recommend more of a diagonal. Yeah, and down, but we have a couple of dancers in the room, so they tend to get a little bit more range than most. Now we're gonna do Peter Pan, which feels very different here. Now why this is so hard is the straps can be independent, so hold that Pilates V. You must simultaneously move both legs. So as the right leg moves out, you're gonna bend the left. If you don't do it exactly right, you'll twist. And now the hard part, press forward and you're gonna see, woo, where there's a little twist. Left leg out, bend the right knee. And press forward, because it is possible to move one leg and not the other, which is what you'll notice. And when you get on the connector. And 1 more the other way. And press out. Now we're gonna go into leg circle. Oh, let's do frog kicks. So stay in the V, bend both knees. Now hold the carriage steady once you get to the knee bend. Now don't let the carriage move as you circle the legs out, straighten them out, sweep forward, now it moves close. So you bend, carriage moves. You hold the carriage still as you extend the legs out. Carriage moves as you sweep forward, close. Bend, let's just do 1 more in this direction. Carriage still, sweep out, around, and close. Now reverse, carriage moves as you open. Carriage is still as you bring the heels together and press forward. And slow open, carriage is still as you bend the knees and press forward. 1 more. Open, sweep, heels together, and press forward. We're gonna do leg circles, but I'm actually thinking I'm gonna combine those leg circles when we add the extra straps. So we need to bend our knees in, remove the straps just for a moment. Normally in a private, I would go and just take off the extra spring, but we have 3 people, so this is in a class situation. You just remove the straps for a moment. They come up, they take off the blue spring. And when they lay back down again, they are going to put those black straps back onto their feet again, but we are now going to add the gray straps for the arms. So if somebody drops a strap, you need to be available to quickly run and pick it up, because like I said, when you lose one, it flies, the other ones fly away. So once, everybody make sure you scooch off the shoulder rests. Alrighty, so you're scooched off the shoulder rests, arms in the air, legs in the air, good. All right, so let's lower the legs and the arms down together and lift the arms and the legs together. So we're gonna go skip straight to lowering arms and legs together, 2. And you feel immediately that connection, arms and legs moving together. And lower arms and legs down, 3. There are so many options. It's like being in a candy store. You can't decide what to choose. And lower down, 4. Now keep the arms and legs low. We're gonna alternate now. You're gonna lift your legs. You're gonna lift your arms. You're gonna lower your legs and lower your arms. You're fully connected. Lift your legs, lift your arms, lower your legs, lower your arms. Reverse the pattern. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lower the arms, lower the legs. Now I like to include that foot action. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lower the arms, lower the legs. Now, I said about the circles. Let's do 3 arm circles up and around, just the arms. Up and around, just the arms, the legs are low. 1, just the arms around, 2, just the arms around, 3. Other way, circle the other direction, 3, 2. Now hold your arms down. Now leg circles 3 times. Up and around, leg circles for 3. Up and around for 2. Stabilize those arms, don't touch the mat. Good, and feel every part of your body is working. Shoulders the other way, around 3 times. Circle around for 3. So you have to really work to stabilize that upper body too. Unlike you can get away with not paying that much attention on the reformer. Now on the regular one, lower down the legs. Now from here, we're gonna add on a short spine. So what will happen is, let's start with the arms up. So it's kind of think overhead. So as you lower your arms down, your legs start to move towards you. Everybody's headrest is down. And now you press the arms down and peel up your legs to the top of the tower. That's it, so you're lifting up. Once you're there, turn out to your Pilates V. Bend your knees, pull your heels towards your sit bones. Now, as you start to roll down, start to lift the straps slowly as, straight arms there, Stefano, as you roll down, and then the arms come up and the legs go out. So as the legs lift, the arms come down, peel up, turn out, bend the knees, feel that, lift the legs higher so you catch that, bend your knees, and now breathe into your back. Inhale, as you start to pull the heels with your sit bones coming down, the arms start to lift. We're gonna do one more in that direction. So the legs lift, the arms press down, press up, turn out, bend your knees, feel that pull, connecting heels with sit bones, rolling slowly, slowly down as the arms float up. Now here is a really amazing feeling, reversing it. So first, you're gonna turn out and bend your knees first. As you press your arms down, you kind of lever your pelvis up. You stretch the legs up, get off, make sure you're not on your neck, point your feet, stretch the legs up a little higher, that's Stefano. And now keep your arms straight, squeeze and roll down with those straight legs. That's it, legs down, arms up. So turn out, bend your knees. As the arms come down, roll your spine back, lengthen up to the top of the tower behind you. As you squeeze those legs together, really activate those sit bones and lower your spine. The more you press your legs together, the safer your lower back. Arms come up, legs go down. One more time, this is your final version of short spine in reverse. Bend, arms come down as you lever your pelvis up. You rise up, press. Now keep that tension on the strap. Squeeze those legs together. As you're coming down, that activation protects that low back. That's awesome. Take a break when you get to the bottom. Now we're gonna do a little, bring the legs to the ceiling. We're gonna do a little walking. So everybody lower your right leg down and left arm down. And let's just walk a little bit and switch the arms. Switch and switch and switch and switch. Now everybody switch so that your right leg is down and your left arm is up. Yeah, now you're gonna circle your arms around and your leg around to the wall. So circle around, yes. And now switch, switch. Switch and switch. And circle the other way, around and switch and switch. Let's try that one more time. Circle around and switch. And switch, last one, circle around and switch and switch. Fantastic, arms and legs up. Everybody bend your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And while you're giving yourself a hug, take your straps off. And put the gray straps down. And that concludes our lower body bridging and arm and leg series in supine.